Alright guys, hey, March 26, 2023, here we go. I did a lot of work. I pulled a lot of weeds yesterday. See, there's like a walkway in and around the garden now. Look at this, it's so nice, little walkway. You see, I've been all over here, me and my crazy hair. And, okay, so these are the cannibalized parts of the old garden bed that we used to have right over here from like 2015. So this has been out in the sun for at least 7 years. The posts are still good, so are the beams. So I'm just kind of using it as like a template right now of the garden, of how the garden should be, and hopefully my dog will get the she will get the picture that you don't come in here to use the potty. So what I'm setting up today, well, let me show you actually how far back these guys go, and I need to figure out how. I think I might actually dig down a little bit to put these posts into the ground. Not today though, but I think I might end up doing that. I just kind of have like over here, this is what's that, like an old pot or something, like an old terracotta pot. Maybe it's like an old Oya even, I don't even know. It's just the bottom half. It's terracotta though, it may be, who knows. That is being held on right there by the paver stone, and I'll probably bring this back, the bottom one, I'll probably bring it back this way. Sorry. We've got our kind of semi-still functioning, what's it called? Bed with our cardboard box, right here. The potatoes that were in it and growing, or in the other box that we moved into here, I think we shocked them, so I don't think they are going to continue to grow. I don't know if I want to just try to plant something else in this box. I'm not entirely sure, so we'll figure it out. This is going to be a new one right here. This one, I put a piece of cardboard down at the bottom. That is, I checked it for the PFAS, and after doing the test that I found compostable Kate using, it looked like it was fine and no PFAS. So we're going to put that one down here. I have some more in here from inside for the compost and everything, but I'm also setting this one up right here, so I put another one down there, and it'll keep the dirt in without letting it go all the way through, with actually still letting it breathe and stuff, especially since all these other boxes I've been slowly pulling away the cardboard that's in on the sides. So this one will probably be pulled away soon. That one just has the side left, a little bit on the front too, I can see that. And I might pull those away. Look at that garlic, it's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then we're gonna start this one too. This is our fabric one. My daughter was helping me yesterday in the garden, so we have all the sticks in there right now. I'm gonna probably do the sticks into the big bins for the cougar culture again, because that's how I have these ones set up as well. I have the cougar culture set up in there, and I just rolled the compost. Gosh, I don't know words. Still at the tail end of being sick here, so yeah, a lot of words are not coming back to me. But so I might take some raw compost and throw it in there as well. So you would do like the soil and then some raw compost and then the soil again to both fill it more economically, and then the sticks at the bottom too for the culture. It's more economical, and it helps when it settles a little bit better too. I've heard that it makes it a lot more airier too, that your roots can grow and everything. And since most of our garden beds are, all but one, that's the only bought garden bed so far, are all upcycled. The peas and the cucumbers and carrots, look at the carrots, so happy. I need to get like a thing to put up, up here to put up. It looks so much better after doing all those weeds. I got this comment really recently that my garden looked like trash, and I think that's because most of it, like that and that, are all upcycled things. So that's the point, guys. We're keeping things out of the landfill. So my compost, that's one of my original composts, and that one is probably the original compost. Aside from when I did it in 2016, and I just really didn't give it that much of a good go. So that one is probably the original bucket that I use. And then of course second original, and look, I've got a hole in it and stuff is coming out the side, stuff is sprouting in there. Oh my goodness. But anyway, everything in the garden is upcycled. Look, we have our old Ningxia bottles. We have a ton of old, this one's like I don't think the thing is on there anymore. Yeah, no, the thing's not on there anymore. This one was an Arizona made root beer. You got just one little garlicky holding on down the fort in here. I think I'll just go ahead and rip it up and throw something else in there. And then all these garlickies. And this little patch of, I'm hoping this is garlic, because if not, I don't know what it is down in there. So we'll see what that is. This one's also another old-fashioned root beer. So it's just a Jaeger bottle. I have another margarita bottle that I think I'm going to put in there because that one's a little bit bigger. And the margarita bottle is a little bit bigger too, of the pre-made mixture stuff. So I've got 3 beds to fill that are new. They're all new to me. This one is the only actual new bed. So 95%, because this has been bought. The oil bottoms have been bought. The Tombow composter has been bought. Nothing else in this garden has been bought. Everything else in this garden was already here at the house from one reason or another. Milk crates. I did a story about my stuff on Instagram, but I'm basically going to say the thing again. So the milk crates, they have been with us move after move after move. I think everybody can vouch that they have at least 1 or 2 of these milk crates in their home somewhere, because these things just appeared and they stay with you because they're really good, and they're like, the real ones are really great, guys. Like, look, it's just kind of starting to buckle a little bit. But I even saw a thing on one of the channels. I can't remember if it was Epic Gardening. It was probably Epic Gardening, let's be honest. And they were looking at another upcycled garden with milk crates, and it was in a high-rise New York City restaurant. So the whole upcycling thing with the milk crates, it's not a me thing. It's not a new thing. You can look at Pinterest and you can see that everybody uses the milk crates for upcycled gardens, and I am just one in the line. So if you guys are calling that trash, that's what we want. We want a good upcycled garden. Things aren't going to the landfill, guys. These crates probably take, I don't know how many hundreds of years to even break down. And you know that they probably won't even break down after that. So if it looks like trash, I'm sorry, but that's what we're doing. That's the whole garden thing. We're trying. The only other thing I think in the garden that I've bought is soil, is real good soil. This soil, I'll show you the bag. I got the exact same kind that I got last time, was really great and everything. And I've had to fertilize maybe twice so far since I've had this soil from last year. And I say I have my compost that I don't count as fertilizing, because when the compost is ready, I've been giving a good nice layer of compost every time that my compost is ready. Right now we're in between. I recently emptied out the right side, and the left side was overfilled to begin with, so that has been taking much longer. Plus, it's already, you guys can see, it's daytime, it's blue, it's beautiful. It's starting to heat back up in Arizona. Actually, Epic Gardening just did a video, Kevin just did a video about his compost heating up to the organic standard of compost. So this one most definitely is heating up. Look at that. There's a sprout coming out of there. I got to turn it. I got to fix whatever that is. Sometimes I can't get super close to the sides because you can see the scratch marks on the outside. Those scratch marks are actually done on the inside, guys. So yeah, it does take a little while, and I've been under the weather. I've been I've been no bueno because I've been sick, so I haven't been able to turn the compost. I haven't had the strength to turn the compost, so I need to turn the compost, and that one is being turned very gingerly. I have layers upon layers on it that are actually protecting what's under it from the animals, from the stray cats, stray dogs. No stray dogs, just my dog. From getting into there and eating it, and her counterpart, her little Shih Tzu counterpart, also likes getting in there as well. Fairy garden needs to be redone. I started to kind of pull some of the weeds back there a little bit, but as you can see, I just kind of went in this L shape because I knew I wanted to get these boards put on. And then I have one more footer. I think that's what that little corner piece is called, a footer. I have one more footer and I have 2 more beams. I'm not going to totally close this off because on the days that I struggled to walk, I really probably could not step over that. It's about as tall up to probably the top of my calf, but on a bad day, I will not be able to get over that. So I will leave that open and just hope you get the picture, Kita, that this is not a doggy enter zone and this is not a bathroom. Okay, so I've been going around in a circle for a good couple minutes, and now I have to actually put the soil into these 3 containers and take all the sticks out of there and put it in between this container and this container, and new cardboard will probably end up going down so that has something to sit on top of, and it will make sure that the new cardboard doesn't fly away. If you guys are wondering about this big old box, I got it from work. I get a lot of my bigger boxes from work because we just toss them, and what I'm able to carry home on the light rail, I do end up bringing home. Look at this. Look at how beautiful these guys are. Those cucumbers. This thing right here is actually an old orchid piece. This one we found an old orchid pot that had broken and everything, and then this was still in it, and the dirt has been put into our compost because the orchid was long since dead. So I decided to put the dirt back into the compost to help with when you have the brown matter. And then look at my beautiful peas. Or I should say the baby's beautiful peas, because the baby's the one who planted these beautiful peas. So happy. And she planted her carrots. So they're a little close together. I was wondering if I should kind of like pluck out a couple, but I just kind of want them to keep going. And then there are these ones in the front too. Get a couple. Wondering about putting maybe something alongside. I have sunflower seeds too. I think I was actually gonna think about putting some sunflower seeds on top of my potatoes, because my potatoes I don't think are gonna be ready for a while. Now that I said, I think those ones are actually shocked. I need to restart. So I might just put sunflowers in that kind of decaying bed and see how it goes. I haven't gotten to picking these weeds yet, quite honestly, because every time I come over here there are bees in them, and I don't want to disturb the bees. So I gotta still pick it up and clean it up. We're getting stuff together for big trash pickup. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go fill these beds. Okay guys, so I was just over in the garden. I didn't take my phone back over there because it was starting to get hot in the heat. So this is the same potting mixture I used in the last garden setup video, the Kellogg Garden Organics, family owned, locally made, raised bed and potting mix, premium outdoor container mix, and it's got some perlite in it because when I was going through it I felt the perlite, or I see the perlite cubes. So it says from fertilizer, nutrients from fertilizer, raised bed friendly. That's why I get it, is I consider my garden a container garden. So if you guys were still wondering, yep, I consider my garden a container garden. Fruits and vegetables and herbs, annuals and perennials. So like I said, I might just throw some sunflower seeds over there, so it'll do both for my my doggies. My doggie is loving that I'm out here. She loves when I'm out here with her. And then it's also good, people, pet, and planet safe. If I saw one that doesn't say that, I would really question why the heck it's gardening stuff and and potting mixture and stuff. If it doesn't say that, I don't know why you wouldn't. So that's how you do the raised bed. Oh, look at that. And then it gives instructions on how to do it. If you're using in a raised bed by itself, go 2 inches below the top of the raised bed line. So yeah, it's gonna sink down in the black bag, in the black planting bag that I have, because I didn't put any sticks in there, but it'll be okay. The ones in the other pots haven't really settled, or they've settled, but they didn't go really down. If you want to plant in pots, if you're going to plant in the ground, I like that. It's got the ingredient list and everything that's in it. Loaned in. So, Carson, California. So it's not locally for us, but Carson, California, it's not super duper far from us. I want to go to the Arizona worm farm and go get some mixture and bed stuff from them. And then, let's get over here. I'm going to read the top. Organic ingredients. Look at that, I like that. Premium mix for outdoor containers. Satisfaction guaranteed. I like it pretty much. Yeah, look at that. That looks really good. Bat guano, poultry manure, and kelp meal. I was just talking about poultry manure to my husband the other day. One of the, what's it called? Arguments to get chickens, actually, so that they can do the scratch and they can fertilize the rest of the yard. All right. Okay, even though I just said my phone was getting hot, I just really wanted to show you guys what I was able to do. That one bag basically filled that, and it's got the 2-inch girth, or the 2-inch rim on it, and then this is the rest. Not quite all the rest, because I did kind of top off these 2 beds, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and top off these 2 as well, because it's got, like I said, it's got the perlite in it and stuff, so these beds could really actually do with a little sprinkling on top. Ooh. I can't really do one-hand filming. There we go. Going in between and everything. So I do need more. If my time and my paychecks allow to maybe get more. There we go. Okay. Beautiful. A little bit of extra top off on that garlic. This one is pretty much empty. Like I said, there's a little bit of garlicky over here. And then if you guys are wondering, all these from the corn that was in here, and we just chopped and dropped them. You guys can see how much I follow Epic Gardening's advice and everything, because we do a lot of chop and drop. Okay, so that's it for the moment. I have to I put on new oil for that one. So that's all I'm doing right now, guys. Oh, and we got the new little walkway for my dog in the garden already. Kita, this is not a potty zone. She's sniffing it all out, trying to figure out what's different about it now. All right, hopefully she gets that. Not potty zone. New Oya, let's go. All right, friends. Hello, good morning. I think the garden, minus the sunflower, has probably hit its heat peak, and now we're gonna be doing some more summer stuff and getting some fall stuff started. So there's our garlic. We're gonna pull the garlic probably today, because it's been about a week since we stopped watering. And look at those leaves, they are nice. They're just where they need to be. So I'll get the girls out here and we can pull garlic probably before my oldest goes to school, since it's early. Over here where the carrots were, I had to go ahead and just try to see what was left, because as you can see, the whole tops were all dead. And so this is a little tiny bit, and I'm going to show my daughter, and she's probably going to eat that little carrot right there, because that's what we got. So in hindsight, I don't think I'll grow carrots in these milk crates unless I put another good couple of inches of soil, because of how much the soil has settled and compacted in there. I don't think that there was even enough space for carrots to really grow very well, but we got this little nice one, so I think she'll be happy to see that at least. So maybe even put that or put the with the rest of the snap peas that we did harvest before this totally died, we harvested about 6 to 8 off of that. And again, I think I just planted too late in the season to get a good crop out. That one still hasn't had anything sprouting it at all. We tried tomatoes, rosemary, and lemongrass and cilantro in there, and it did not sprout at all. So we'll try again with something. Sunflower, the only sunflower that has come up, and there was a squash bug on it for some reason, so you guys can see I smashed it over there. Not doing that again. I'm not letting them infiltrate the garden again. But I'll just scratch my head so the camera went wonky. This box, nothing grew in as well. Nothing grew in there as well. And then the garlic. So yeah, this is the end of the spring garden, I guess, because I need my cover. Because I got a cover, I just need to put it up. We went to storage to get some of the stakes to go put the cover up, so we'll put the cover up here. Hopefully today even. Hopefully today during nap time we'll be able to put the cover up. It's pretty. Alright guys, so that's where we're at right now. I think that's pretty much the end of the spring garden, except for the sunflower. I want to see if that does indeed grow more than that, so yeah. These look like onions.
I see one of these ones.
They're garlic, but they look like
One of
onions.
these ones.
So funny. Yeah, you got that one?
They're tiny. I remember these ones.
You remember those ones?
Do I just leave these to compost?
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Today I am editing this video, and today is July 4th, but I wanted to give you a little update within the update for where we are at in the garden right now. So from the date of the last clip till now, everything in the garden has died. So in that last clip we still had some withering beans and some withering cucumbers and stuff. I did not have a cover on the garden yet. At this point in time I have a very temporary cover right now, and I will film a video about that very soon. Hopefully we get stuff a little bit better in my temporary state, but right now I have a very temporary cover over that. So we were out there today actually, putting some stuff into the ground because according to Growing in the Garden, I still can start some stuff. So today we started, what did we start today? We did not start corn today. I started corn the last weekend. I have been trying to rehydrate the garden because before we got the sun on it, the sunshade on it, it really dried out a little bit. We've already had a couple 100+ days, the 100-degree plus days of weather. Probably understood that. I don't know why I explained that. But it really dried out the soil. It really did. So now that we have the cover on and we have rehydrated, I felt really good about following the guides. So I threw some more sunflowers into the garden because we can always use more sunflowers, and we could always use the pollinators to come. Even though I said that they like the weeds in the garden, they do, because the weeds have little flowers on them. but I want some good flowers to attract them as well. And my daughter really liked having the sunflowers in the garden, so we put the rest of the sunflowers in the garden today. We put those in the same bed as the corn was in, so trying to do like a modified Three Sisters approach to those beds. And then in my fabric bed, in that big black fabric bed that we have, I also try to do a modified Three Sisters. So I put in pumpkin and butternut squash, and what else did I put in there? I put I can see the sign clearly in my head that I wrote for it, and I can't remember if it's cucumber in there. No, cucumber's in the other bed. Maybe I should go through the other bed too. Okay, so the other bed has cucumber in it. And then my last bed that I have, because I have 4 of the green crates going, I put the rest of the soil that you guys had seen in the last clip that I had like resting in the one crate. We actually filled a couple things with that soil, so I put the majority of that soil throughout the other boxes. What else did we plant? We planted the cucumber, I just said that, and some more of the beans. So I think I planted, we planted the bush beans, and I feel like there's yard-long beans in there as well. I can't remember exactly, and I did not keep the empty seed containers for some reason. I wrote these little sticky things, and then that was it, yeah. So I can't remember the third thing that I put in the fabric bag. I'll put it in the comments below. I'll go out there and check after I do this, but I just wanted to jump in here and let you guys know that, because I really haven't done anything except for water, since May 10th was that last clip, I believe. So, yeah, I had really hectic time at work lately and getting all my stuff together for my health coaching and all that kind of stuff. If you guys aren't joining me on Instagram, I do an Instagram live on my That Mom Wellness Instagram page. I will link that in the description below. And I do a lot of stuff over there, and I really like my YouTube slip. I'm sorry. I really like being on YouTube. I'm going to get really back into it and everything. My mom just gave me a GoPro with all this stuff, so I got to figure out how to use this. That'll be really fun. Thanks, Mom. And yeah, so I've been really just kind of busy, and unfortunately my YouTube has suffered. I haven't even made my July Bujo yet, so I will definitely involve you guys on that. So thank you guys for joining me with this video, and I really hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe below. I try to make videos every Wednesday right now during the summer. I usually try Mondays and Wednesdays, but during the summer, I'm going to do every Wednesday if I can. So this one will be up on Wednesday. So hopefully next Wednesday, there will be a new video. So hopefully next Wednesday will be another Bujo video. So thank you guys for joining me ever so much. Thank you guys for staying. I love all of my 61 subscribers. Hi guys. Thank you so much for being here. And I hope your day goes well. I hope your holiday goes well. I hope your weekend goes well. And I hope your month goes well. Guys, I want you to be safe on the road during this holiday. And I want you guys to drink a lot of water this summer and wear your sunblock. And I want you to, all my pedestrians, please watch both ways before you walk. What else can I say? That's very mom-like of me. Just be safe, guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, holiday, month, like I said. And thank you guys ever so much for joining me. Like I said, if you are not subscribed, please hit the thumbs up. If you aren't subscribed, subscribe. Please hit the thumbs up as well. And we will see you guys in the next video. Bye!